Okay, so that was pretty sudden. We were expecting to go to a little dorp by the name of Pella and start the tour, the trail there, but we found that just outside Pofadder there's a tiny little sign on the side of the road that says Namakwa Eco Trails. So we took that and we're basically on the trail, and as you can see in the background, some absolutely stunning mountains. It's just too beautiful to be true. So we're a little bit out of sorts as to just where we are, but there are little signboards that say Namakwa Eco 4x4 Eco Trail all over the place. So we'll take it and we'll make it happen. We've got a place to sleep tonight, albeit in the middle of nowhere. But this is the start, guys, and this is what we have for this trail. What a stunning, stunning place. Well, look forward to sharing it with you. Enjoy. Be good. Bye. Hi guys, well, we're only 5k's in, or 6k's in on the trail, but it is just spectacularly beautiful. No tough crossings or anything as yet. Tires are still pumped hard. Quite a couple of little river, what I suppose is meant to be river crossings, little ones. No challenges yet. The only challenges yet at the moment is to stop saying, "Yo, this is beautiful." It's very difficult though. You can see in the far Chris up front and the mountains coming up to the mountains. We go up a pass just now, I think. But this is what it looks like. It's looking good. Alright, see you later. I'm just going to let this little bit of the route talk for itself. It looks like we're going down into a riverbed, and it just appeared out of nowhere, this canyon type thing. Let me just keep quiet and take you along for a bit of a ride. Yeah, we've fattened out on a riverbed here. It came from nowhere. This is absolutely stunning, guys. Yeah, interesting towing a caravan in here. So it is a little bit on the heavy side, but we're certainly making it. Through between the trees. Yeah, so that's us in the riverbed. We'll let you know if there's anything else exciting going on. Bye guys. Yeah, then all of a sudden, 16k's into the trip, we come across this little town of Pella.
Look at the donkeys.
We think that there is a different main road that runs in here from the N14, but we've taken the Eco Trail for 16k's already, and there lies the little town of Pella. Looks neat and tidy. Lots of activity here, people building and making all sorts of lekker things. Really looks like a little oasis. Palm trees, and all sorts of lekker things. Check this little place out.
Another donkey.
A couple of donkeys running around.
Look, it's a baba.
Yeah, baby donkey. A bobby donkey. It's a little oasis in the middle of nowhere. Sorry about the corrugations,
Apples.
but that's what we get when we go on an off-road trip. So that's the first part of the route done. As I say, relatively simple, nothing challenging really, but beautiful. This looks like a little beach town from the Mozambique beaches. Sheepies lying everywhere, people not even paying anybody any attention. Nice little dirt roads, neat and tidy, lovely little homes, and there is a tar road. This is obviously the main road that goes back to the N14, which we could have taken, which is what I was expecting us to take to get into town. There we go, and we're through Pella. Okay guys, talk to you later. Oh shit, where did that come from? Yeah, so that was Pella. Just wanted to let you know that we got stopped by two young fellows who said that they were the welcoming committee, but they're obviously two young entrepreneurs who managed to rip both Chris and I off. They took some cash off us because they are training to be South African rugby players or soccer players. One of the two, they were aspiring to play for the Springboks. So they're very convincing that if only they had a couple of rands with which they could buy their jerseys, then they would be playing in the great stadiums one of these fine days. Two lovely young men, didn't introduce themselves, but I hope our little tips were just to brighten up their day. Absolutely lovely people, lots of waving from the kids. Yeah, so that was Pella, that was interesting. Now we're on our way through, there's a river, we've got a riverbed crossing now, and then we go up Charles's Pass. But I'll be in touch later. Be good, bye. So 20 k's in, we've reached the bottom of Charles's Pass. Not quite sure, I think there's a bit of a rough river crossing coming up, which I've seen on YouTube, but it doesn't look too bad other than being spectacularly pretty. Amazing. Chris is going through seemingly simply, not too many stresses and strains. Yeah, so the bottom of Charlie's Pass. Chat to you later. No, let me go through. I'll go right through the riverbed and then sign off after the riverbed. Just saw guys on YouTube making a mountain out of a molehill about this the other day. Just sailed through, so I hope that I have the same luck. It's just the van on the back that throws us around a little bit. So I can't exactly speed through here. Sandy's soft. Ouch. But quite doable. Something sounded a bit loose on the van there. I think what I'm going to do is just take a little stop and have a look-see. Okay guys, that's the bottom of Charles's Pass. See you later. Now we're well into Charles's Pass. It really is quite rocky and bumpy. Definitely 4x4 only, although we haven't had to let our tires down as yet, and we haven't had to engage 4x4 as yet. But this is, yeah, this is only for the rugged vehicles out there. But man, oh man, is it beautiful. Got Chris riding shotgun here up front, Jane driving. Needs to just hold on tight.
Yeah.
We certainly don't need to try and get Kazovac anybody out of here in a hurry. Once again, sorry about the shaky video, but it is relatively corrugated and rough. Okay guys, let's see how it's going. We'll talk to you later. Bye. So 27 k's into the route, we get our first sighting of water. There's obviously some sign of life here. It looks like some sort of water plant of some sort. But it's amazing the little villages that are dotted around this area. It's completely remote. But there are people living here, and there are a couple of shepherds and their flocks of sheep, goats, not sheep, walking around here. And here we have a fenced off area with some sort of what looks like a water treatment plant of some sort of thing going on here. So quite strange that in the middle of nowhere there's some sort of sign of life. And there down in the valley is our first sighting of the Orange River. It's too pretty here. It is really, really magnificent. This is the trip. So far we're only on day one, but it's a trip I would recommend for anybody who wants to do a bit of wild camping. Really looking forward to our first night on the river, but more about that later. Okay, be good now.
That's not good. One could have fruit milk. Oh, there's no fruit milk.
I'm not sure if that was recording, so I'm going to re-record it. We're in the riverbed of the Orange River now. Obviously it's very wide and the river is very low, so there's plenty of space to drive, but these roads are only maintained by other vehicles that come here, so there's definitely no maintenance on these roads. They're really rough and tumble. So we're being shaken around, but it's spectacularly beautiful still. A couple of beers in, which were delish. It's relatively hot, I'm not quite sure of the temperature, but it's quite warm now and it's just after 2 o'clock. So we're rushing to the campsite, but I've got a feeling we're going to end up camping somewhere down by the river tonight. I don't think we'll make the campsite, not too far to go, but try we shall, as you can see. And I apologize for the condition of the road. Alright, chat to you later. Hello guys, that was interesting. A little bit of a rough and tumble trip. We are now only 47 k's in, and we've been on this road for at least 3 hours now. We've only done 47 kilometers, so yeah, it's a bit rough and tumble. But just to show you something, we aren't even near Namakwa land, but look at these flowers. They are absolutely gorgeous, and they're everywhere. Believe me, they are everywhere. This place is amazing. We're just about to book in at the guest house in Klein Pella and then we're going to carry on to the campsite. Okay guys, love ya, be good, bye. So we've just been to a place called Klein Pella, where we had to book in at the guest house, which took us a little way out of our way. Get to the guest house, and guess what? The bloody guest house is closed on a public holiday. Okay, so that was a pointless exercise. So now we're on a much wider road on the way to Melkboom. Nobody's very forthgiving as far as distances are concerned, so we're not sure. I think we've still got quite a long way to go. This road is wide and sandy and rutted, but we can get a bit of speed up, so we're doing it a little bit faster than we have been, and we are now 62 kilometers into our trip. I think we've got quite a way to go before our campsite, but no matter what, this is just a tremendous adventure. Comes highly recommended for anybody that wants to get out into the beauty of the Northern Cape. My word, it's stunning here. And here we have a gate for daffs. It's our third gate of the day, I think. Third gate of the day, which Daphne ducks will open for us, and I'll leave it on video so that we can see. Go on, daffs. Somebody lost their number plate. Chris and them are already through. They're racing to camp. I don't know why, because we've still got to get there together. There's Daffy Duck opening the gate for me. Oopsie. Pick it up, my angel. Pick it up, my baby. No, on the other side, my sweetheart. Mind your toes. Well done, Daffy Duck. I'll go around it. Right, so that's us through the gate. And thanks guys, we'll catch up just now. Sure. Yeah, so we are now 72 kilometers into the trail, and we get to ride a normal dirt road for a little while on the way to Witbank and Goodhouse. But the experience that we've just been through, I'm going to say it again, well worth its while. Very pretty, a lot of fun, lots of bumps and lumps and all that sort of stuff. So very honoured that the girls have come with us to put up with this, because it's really a bit rough and on the scoff. But now we're on a nice piece of road quickly. Still not 100% sure how far to the campsite, but now hopefully we'll make some good time and we'll get there still when there's some daylight so we can set up nicely. Okay guys, so yes, interesting, 70 k's in and we're having a blast. Gotta be done, gotta be done. See you later, bye bye now. So we're now 99 kilos into the trip. We've had quite a long, lengthy, sort of like main dirt road excursion there, but we've now made it into the little town of Witbank. This is Witbank in front of us now. Not sure what goes on here. Not much, I don't think, but there's some neat little homes here. A little tuck shop. And once again we now, as far as I know, we get off the main road and we hit the 4x4 trail again. But what a cute little door. Yeah, we've been lucky to be able to get a couple of kilos under the belt there, because we're running a bit late. This is definitely an 8-hour excursion at least, and I think we're probably going to make it in about 5. But yeah, we needed to give ourselves a bit more time to enjoy the sights and the sounds. So that's Witbank, South African flag flying. Namakwa 4x4 Eco Trail flying. Yeah, lekker. Alright guys, so 100 k's in and we're off to our campsite. Still not sure where it is, but I'm sure we'll find it shortly. We're back to single tracks again. Talk to you later. Be good, bye. Right, so we're pretty close to the campsite now as far as what we can understand. We're 127 kilometers into the trail. Pricey of the day. Don't try and do this in 5 hours like we've just done it. We came in here at 12. It's now 5:15. So 5.25 hours. Not nearly enough time. We need at least 8 hours on this trip. The long one from basically from just outside Pofadder all the way to GrootMelkHoutBoom, the first wild camping site via Pella and Klein Pella. Yeah, so it's been an interesting trip, quite fatiguing because it's real rough and tumble as far as the driver and passenger go, and towing a trailer is a little tricky. So lost the solar panel off the roof of the van, lost my dentures, and I think my good kidney is in a bad way. But all in all,
And the house is in
it's been quite a day, and we're not really looking forward to what the inside of the caravan looks like. I think we could have lost a bit of alcohol as far as the bottles go. We'll just have to suck it off the floor. Thanks for being with us for the day. I'll have a little close off a little later just to show you where the campsite is. But yeah, day one. Rule number one, give yourself more time. It really is pretty. You want to spend a bit more time taking in the sights and capturing memories. So it's a hell of a trip this first day, but it's been memorable. Okay guys, we'll chat later. You keep going strong. So it's been a long day, but we're finally here. The river's a little far away, but we don't want to get too close. There's been some incidents here of rising water, so we'll just go down there. Chris and Julian have been out there already. Chris has been for a swim. It was a hell of a day. I feel quite fatigued. So hip hip hooray everybody, hip hip hooray. Right, so that's the end of day one on the Namakwa Eco Trail. Love you lots, bye.